I'm here with my father and we're doing a hometown video. So, Dad, what are some important landmarks that are around Nicktown?
That are around Nicktown.
Mm-hmm.
Important landmarks. Well, probably the church, maybe right in Nicktown. The church is sort of an important landmark, the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church was actually, I think it was burned, hit by lightning twice, and rebuilt. That's one thing, and I know proof of that because we worked on Colton's Eagle project, and we actually crawled around and seen some old burnt beams still down in the bottom of the church. They just left in the crawl space. Another important landmark, Dooman's Dam. Dooman's Dam was created probably in the early 1900s. It's also owned by I believe the state owns the dam, but the park is owned by the county. That's two important landmarks that I know of. Another landmark, I don't know if you can call it a landmark or not, but Blacklick Creek starts from Vatier Dam and flows down through and has powered grist mills at one time, also sawmills, and is stocked for trout. So that's another landmark. Let's see what else. That's just a couple. So.
Any of the what about the history of the town?
The history of the town. I think it was Nicholas. I can't remember his last name. It was actually two houses. Actually, it was right by the Nicktown Hotel. He was one of the first settlers in Nicktown. And that's who the town is actually named after. His house was one or two houses right down next to the St. Nicholas Hotel. And that used to actually be the post office at one time too. Now I believe they actually ripped that house down, so it no longer exists. Let's see. Other than that, that's a little bit more time. I could have researched it better for you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. What important industries are in the town?
What's that?
What important industries are in the town?
The town, well, probably nowadays is probably farming is a big industry. It's still a lot of the agriculture in Nicktown. The Leaves have farms, the Farbaws, anywhere from growing potatoes to dairy farm. You also have the Kleins tree farmers. That's a new industry that employs actually several people that we know. Owned by Mark and John Klein. And also too, you have some construction companies, Carl Kirsch construction company. You also have, where I am employed, is JL Dumb. Okay. Another industry in the area is also lumber. Wintering Lumber, D&D Lumber. Wintering is actually bought out by Babcock Lumber, I believe. They also at one time had even more sawmills around the area, which supplied Kenny Sherry Sawmill, which supplied a lot of props and wedges and lumber for the coal industry. The coal industry was a big Barnes and Tucker and Greenwich in the area, and Inland Steel, which employed several hundred people. But the coal industry has died off in this area dramatically, that Rosebud's still towards Howwood, and there's a new mine going up towards Strongstown. So that's just two in the area that are still coal mining, but not as much as it once was.
Mm-hmm. What's the town known for, realistically?
The town is known for probably the Catholic Church. Also, I still travel several places, and people talk about, hey, that hotel in Nicktown Pizza. So that's, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People come around. There's a different bar pie pizza with people like. Also the good people, the Nicktown Hall, which before there wasn't a lot of church receptions. I mean, place to have a church reception in the hall used to be booked up almost all year with church weddings, receptions. So that's just two things. So also Criminalker Lumber. There's another business too to tell you about.
More so on the Song side.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And what other important people introduced you to the town or are from the town?
What important people? Trying to think. There's no no famous baseball or football players that I know of.
Yeah.
There were different doctors. You have Brian Lee, which is a very good general doctor, which has a practice at Evansburg now, who's from Nicktown. You have
Dr. Morris.
You have Dr. Morris, who was an eye dentist. No, I'm sorry, an eye doctor. You also have, a long time ago, Dr. Fees, which was also a very good doctor, who actually delivered me when I was a baby. You also have...
They have the one chiropractor.
Hmm?
The one chiropractor.
Oh, Eddie Lansendorfer, which is also a chiropractor. This is also a friend of mine. You have... That's all I can think of right now. I mean, there's not a lot of famous people from Nicktown, but there's a lot of good-hearted people and a lot of hard-working people from Nicktown.
Yeah, thank you for the interview.
You're welcome.